Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Folklore. Now, this time around, I will try to not kill the Gargantua. Um, Here I was just making sure I wasn't doing something wrong.
Well, the first thing you did wrong was you killed the Gargantia, so...
Well, that's the thing. It's usually what it's supposed to happen is it pops up its id, and then you have to wail on it for a while longer before it actually dies.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not what happened. And it's it never actually happened to me before, and I can't actually figure out what it was that made it happen. Because as far as I remember, there aren't any enemies that are specific to, like, oh right, so both of those attack types will make its id pop out, but only this one will work when you actually want to capture it. There is nothing like that. It just seems to be kind of random with this one. Although I have like at first I thought that maybe because he was paralyzed that wouldn't work. But then again, it doesn't make much sense because he wasn't paralyzed when he died.
Right.
So, as far as I know, it's either some sort of a bug or a glitch or whatever.
Well, at least we have the fun of beating him up again, I guess.
Yep. And at least this time around I'm slightly less shit about it. Now, Troll actually functions pretty well as a meat shield for his turret attacks. However, you can't really charge him very well right next to him when he's using his turrets. It's simply because while he does not get affected by his attacks still push him backwards. So it's a thing to keep in mind. While if you get the shield enemy of this level, which I missed out on until I reached the final section of this level, it's actually slightly different because he can continuously defend while not changing his position. However, he drains a lot more magic, so it's not really possible to both keep using him and continuously attack the thing when you're right up its ass. But yeah, now that we have Gargantua, we will test it out, and it's not quite so good.
Yeah, it doesn't look it.
Now, it may be possible that it gets better with the level ups. Again, as with all of the monsters, but the requirements on it are a little bit heavy.
Brutal.
So I probably won't bother with it simply because I have a lot more straightforward ways of dealing damage that are a lot more reliable.
Like pig.
Yes, like little pigs. It's kind of sad when a freaking tarantula cannon with turrets is outclassed by a pig with tiny wings.
Yeah.
At least she's getting suspicious about them. I mean, she is the kind to just outright say things, but she's not completely. She's not stupid.
Right.
She's just way too trusting. He's just been running a very tight schedule of just kind of sitting in his castle.
Staring at the people who get freaked out by his stares.
I assume he just set it up as a prank to everybody.
Yeah.
Blood Nuff. Yes. He's an asshole. He's actually the first boss to kill me. And I also, while I was at it, I actually found out a pretty interesting feature. If you die and choose to continue, it actually saves all of the progress that you have done, aka IDs absorbed, items collected, and stuff like that.
Nice.
It just brings you back to the last save point, which is a lot more generous than what the descriptions the fairies told you would lead you to believe.
Right. Who?
Yeah. Well, the lady with cones for hair. There's an unfamiliar man wearing glasses.
Oh my.
Was he extremely sexy? I may know him.
Right. Oh my god, so many save files.
Yeah. Thankfully, at this point, I don't think I'm gonna need to create any more. No, I don't need. I don't want to save. I just want to use the teleport.
To go to the KGB territory.
Yes. For the chic doors.
Yes. And now to go the alternate pathway.
Yes, to go the way that I intended to go, but thought it was actually the plot way of doing things, so I didn't go there. Just kind of went over it. But yeah, here we can find more Gabbled, but in the back we can see a new guy.
Is he also a gobble?
Nope, he's not a Gabbled. He does look similar, but he is actually the shield guy I was talking about.
Oh.
He, similarly as Gabbled, also stays useful for the entirety of the game.
Good.
Now, while the troll gets affected by electrical attacks, like he does not repel them like he does with regular attacks. Thankfully, he does not die immediately the moment he gets touched by one.
Good.
I mean, he is a sturdy guy. Yeah, there isn't.
Heritage obtained.
Yes, he is the shield guy. A very good one at that. Also here there are those flying thingamajigs, but they are not the destruction elemental ones. They are apparently electrical ones, so I cannot obtain them now because the only electrical attack I have cannot reach them in any way, shape or form.
Fun.
Even though the Gabbleds we've seen clearly had some sort of an electrical field attack on them, but whatever.
Maybe you have to level it to get that move.
No. It's just not a thing. You just have to get a folk from a different level in order to come back here and get this.
Fun.
But you can just teleport to this area, and it doesn't involve any sort of backtracking, really.
Yeah.
So it's at least reasonable. What's kind of funny is Keats also gets to go into this area, but they stop him like immediately the moment he enters it, because because the block that makes it impossible to progress through is not even is of water element, which he doesn't get up until the third chapter.
Ouch.
Yeah, they really like to troll him with the water elemental one, because like there is one in the first level, and there is one here.
Right.
But yeah, I was just checking for the requirements on everything, and so here I went ahead and went up, went out and in and out, and level everybody up. I think I for the Patriot.
The parrot.
Let's just call him Patty. For Patty, I leveled him up to the max actually, and here we are.
Polly. Jeez.
No, he's Patty.
Whatever.
And here is a great battlefield. What's nice about this area, you can just rush forward, destroy the crystals, go through the doors, and get to the boss.
But where's the fun in that?
You don't actually need to defeat all of the enemies. You don't need to defeat a single one of them actually. And you respawn them. You spawn the new ones just by going forward. But let's equip ourselves with something more serious.
Like a booby.
Like boobs.
Pigs.
And tiny soldiers.
Yep. Toy soldiers. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a slaughter.
Pigs. Dodges.
Duck dodgers.
From the 24th and more than half century. Go, my minions! As long as you keep track of all of the little guys and then start fighting the big ones, it's not a really hard area. And yeah, I happened to die on the boss, and I can confirm you can't just run through all of them without a single worry. And even if you get hit on the way, there is a full heal right next to the gate, so they thought of that.
Oh god, you're using the mines.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what they do.
They just lay mines everywhere.
Yeah, actually they do. But there seems to be some sort of a limit to how many mines you can set. Maybe the limit gets decreased when you.
I think you mean increased.
I mean, the limit gets decreased.
Whatever.
I mean, if they increase the limit, you could set less.
Or you could set more. Because it's increasing the capacity of which you can place down your mines. Did they actually do the little horn thing?
Yeah, that's what happens whenever enemies appear, it seems.
I didn't notice that till now.
Yeah. Like in this level, unlike in say the fairy realm, you don't have much of a different music when the enemies show up. However, you have that little horn, it seems.
Yeah.
And as you see, the mines also disappear after some time, so that it's kind of worthless.
Right. Huh. Just noticed Ellen says, come along when you grab...
Yeah. It's hard to notice a lot of those things, especially when you're playing it, because the voices are kind of low. Well, honestly, they don't need to be very high.
I just love that Ellen's all nice when she's dealing with people and stuff, and Keith's just like, you know what, no, you're mine.
Get over here.
Yeah. So much electricity everywhere.
Hmm. As long as you run around in circles, everything is going to be fine.
As long as you know how to circle strafe, you can do it. That is not circle strafing, Nico. I am disappointed.
That is getting gang raped in the corner.
Yep. Nico, I am disappointed.
Thankfully, there are such things as invincibility frames. And gigantic chargeable trolls. Which I think I'm gonna be using now.
If, you know, that guy hadn't hit you out of it.
Yeah. Go on. Max power. Miss everybody. Good.
Yep. Just what I wanted.
Actually, he didn't miss everybody.
He got like half.
Yeah, but it's the max charge attack is pretty much a one-hit kill on anything that isn't very bulky.
Nice.
Like it even one-hit kills the Gabbleds, as you see here.
Jesus.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Miss.
And all it really takes is killing I think 2 or 3 Garganturas with the troll. Which is nice.
And this should end.
Grand finale. Well, he just barely escaped it.
No, not for that one apparently.
And I missed completely.
Just hit him. Just there.
Finally.
Now heal up.
Good.
Yay.
And my prize is green quartz. And a Warcadia book. This one is of the boss, if I remember correctly.
The fuck even is that?
Yeah, it's a little bit confusing. What they're essentially telling you is use Gabbled on a gigantic ass, and then destroy his legs, and then also destroy and also, well, this part is kind of sort of incorrect. They tell you to use destroy element on the gigantic thing in his face. Whereas you can also just use the electric element. In fact, you can, well, I remember, use the electric element or for the most part on everything. It's much easier, and there's pretty much no other destruction element monster that attacks very fast. Yeah, and here I'm looking at it again because I'm horribly confused with it.
You're like, what?
What is half of this stuff?
We'll find out the hard way. Now won't we?
Yeah. Well, I did find out the hard way.
Yeah.
But yeah, here I was also... They suggest me using Gargantua, but that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, Gargantua just does not cut it, and it doesn't really do much. Doesn't really do much in terms of anything that Troll can't do.
The troll is great.